3 seconds, Kolme Toista is a story of growing up, but more than that, it's a story of growing out of the in-between, from in-between the cultures that have shaped me, and from in-between the fractures of my family.
One of the most impressionable characteristics of Jussi's music, I would say, would be expansive.
The feeling of his music is undeniable. You're gonna feel something.
Yeah, I was like kind of excited. At the same time, I was kind of scared.
This multicultural, unique language we found was very inspiring.
I believed in his mind. He wanted people to play those things. So that's even more special, right? Because you know that you're playing something written for you.
It's based on his own music, but this is like a complete different dimension in a way.
I felt the connection that he really was tapping into something special in terms of this organic mix of the different traditions that he grew up doing.
It really just blew my mind to the point where I was just like, how am I going to play this? But at the same time being super excited to dive into making these records come to life.
I mean, for me to be sitting here after 9 years and hold in my hand a new album of original music that I've recorded with friends who are like brothers to me, I have no words. The time since I recorded On has honestly been a bit of a blur. There was this tide or flood rising inside me that just would not come out. And for the longest time, I didn't understand why. There was so much that I wanted and needed to express, but it felt like I had lost my voice. After certain things in my personal life collided in 2018, I suddenly saw two familiar patterns that had been present in my life since childhood in a new light. And as I began to understand the design that these two patterns had woven, slowly music started to come.
He told me about the inspiration for the music, it just flipped me, 306, 720 degrees.
To my own surprise, the music and the album turned into a diary of the unraveling and the undoing of an entanglement of family identity and expression, and untying myself from it. I suppose you could say that this record is a kind of personal and musical coming out party. It's a letting go of inhibiting what I can express. It is a document of one hell of a journey.
I think the process for him was very cathartic. I think for us it was cathartic recording it, and I think for the listener it could be a cathartic experience as well, especially if you share any of the sentiments that went into the making of this music, which I think you don't even have to talk about. I think you just feel it.
The music speaks for itself. There is an arc to the whole album that you can really listen to from beginning to end and feel that there's a story being told.
This album is part of a new design. It's taking those same threads and weaving something new, something that is a truer, more complete, more honest reflection of where I come from, who I am, and maybe who I'm still becoming, in a sense.
His music just speaks to me directly on a very personal level, and that also comes from the strong friendships that we have together.
Having people from like United States and Iraq and Japan and Turkey and making them talk in the same language is something, you know, that you cannot do without music.
I just think Jussi's a genius. He's a really warm individual that has a very expansive mind for composing for all instruments. He's got a huge sonic palette.
I feel so honored to have watched what I feel like is this is like his magnum opus. Like this is, I feel like I watched him kind of grow up as a composer. Now, as the music that he was doing before was beautiful, this is like, I don't know, it's like a butterfly like spreading his wings, and like this is truly him and speaks to where he is now as a person. And you know, I'm so grateful that he's taken me along for the ride with him.